Captain Reginald Dwight stood on the bridge of his ship, the Saucy Sue, little more than a simple mining barge that grabbed asteroids and stripped them of resources. He was nervous, pacing, checking, rechecking, then checking again. It wasn't due to the fact he had the lives of 87 people on his every choice. It wasn't that if they didn't get a juicy enough asteroid, they wouldn't be able to afford fuel. It wasn't the threat of rogue asteroids or the occasional pirate extortion attempt. No, his pacing and nervous behavior was of a fatherly nature. "Ensign, has anybody seen my son anywhere?" "Last reported in the mess, Captain. Why? Is there a problem?" She responded, No, it's just our new friends, the Olivarchians. He's scared shitless of spiders." Reginald resigned himself to his seat but maintained his nervous demeanor. "Ooh. It was no joke either. Olivarchus were gigantic 8-legged arthropods that resembled a certain species of wolf spider, and they were the size of a fully grown cow, not including the legs. They were, however, fully sentient, just like humans, and they had a strangely similar societal structure. One aspect that made humans nervous to be around them was the fact they were giant fucking spiders. Other than that, they were quite fun to be around. The captain's son, a 7-year-old boy with a notorious case of arachnophobia, had to be brought on during this trip owing to his mother's business commitments and a lack of extended family this far out in the rim. Owing to the fact 15 of his 80 crew members were Olivarchians, he was terrified his son would freak out to the point of a coma at the sight of one, but he had little choice in the matter. As the captain settled into his seat, a great commotion was heard outside. Moments later, astride one such Olivarchian was his son, waving a cowboy hat in the air. "Horsey goes zoom!" The child squealed in delight as they charged into the bridge, did a loop around the captain's chair, then charged out the other door. Everyone, especially the captain, was conflicted, half trying to figure out what the hell just happened, and also trying not to collapse from laughter. The captain caught his mind and yelled out, "Jeremy, get back here! That means you two Staff Sergeant Mathis!" he yelled down the corridor. The two returned moments later and stood in front of him. Are we in trouble, sir?" Mathis said, his translator making sense of his clicking mouthparts. "I am on my break." The captain looked at his son, previously terrified of spiders, now sitting astride one the size of a cow and having the time of his life. "Jer, you're scared of spiders." "Yeah, I am. There isn't one here, is there?" the child said, frantically looking around for creepy crawlies. You're riding one." He was scarcely able to comprehend what was going on. "I am?" The boy looked down. "That's not a spider." "And how have you come to that conclusion exactly?" "It's wearing a hat," the child said, pointing to the small sombrero on the spider's head just above its eyes. "Spiders don't wear hats." Was all the captain could say. "Besides, he's not a spider, has a arthropod. Arthropod. Did I say that right?" Mathis nodded. "Yay, see? Spiders don't wear hats. Arthropods do, not a spider." Reginald's jaw was on the floor at the sheer flawless logic of his 7-year-old son. Was all he could muster. The two looked at him. "Math? What's up, cowpoke?" Mathis clicked in response. "Did I break him or something? I think he's broken," the child said, looking down at his steed. Nah, he's fine. Captains do this all the time. They do thinky stuff. Want to get some popcorn?" "Popcorn!" the child excitedly said again, throwing his hands in the air. Mathis then made engine noises with his mouth and charged out of the room, heading towards the cafeteria. It was at this point that Reginald completely lost it and began to wheeze out a jovial laugh. The entire crew present likewise broke out into a gale of hysterical laughter as the captain collapsed out of his seat from laughing too hard.